Well, they're not always reported on a daily basis. There are certain diseases in New York State that are reportable. Some are bacterial, some are not. They're reported by hospital infection control nurses, by practitioners. They're reported by labs, so it becomes called involuntary. Labs know that certain diseases are reported. And so they're reported as they come through, but we put them out as a report on a monthly and an annual basis. So in pure numbers, the two commonest bacterial infections that are reportable are chlamydia, which is a sexually transmitted disease, by far the commonest, and Lyme disease, which is an equal opportunity kind of bacteria. It affects everybody of all ages, all socio-economic groups. That's caused by Borrelia burgdorferi, and that's, those and the commonly known ones out in the community, which are things like Staph aureus, which cause little pustules, etc., and strep pyogenes, which causes strep throat. Clearly, the commonest and most useful thing that people can do to protect themselves from bacteria and viruses is hand washing. And we've got very slack about that until H1N1 came along this fall. So I think now we've got everybody geared up with hand sanitizers and hand washing, and I think that it's got a lot better. And we have a little healthy orange guy that normally is encouraging you not to smoke and not to to exercise and eat healthy. He's also doing. This is a multi-county logo. We have a logo so it's instantly recognizable, and it's many counties that have a high prevalence of Lyme disease and tick-borne illnesses. So we put out a lot of material. We put out little kits on how to remove ticks. We put a lot of posters up, that kind of thing. And we're always having people out in the public, in schools, etc., talking about some of these things. Chlamydia, probably not quite so much, because we don't do as much sexual education except in STD clinic. But clearly using condoms is a good way to prevent sexually transmitted diseases. So hand washing, avoiding ticks, removing them appropriately, doing a daily tick check. Well, the other thing I think people need to do is realise that at any one date, a bacteria or a virus will only affect people based on the host and the bacterium at the time. It's an interaction between the host and the bacterium. So if you keep yourself healthy, if you get enough rest, if you eat enough fruits and vegetables, if you get enough exercise, if you're generally in a good resistance situation, you're a little less likely to pick up all these other things as well, that and hand washing. So it's not only protecting yourself from exposure, it's helping your host body resist infection as well. For example, every season 15 to 20% of the population on average gets flu, seasonal flu. Not everybody gets it, although most people are exposed at one point or another.